final replay Friday night.
Yep.
Are you pumped?
Very excited. 2 seasons in the 1 year. How lucky are we? We can't wait. Friday night, Glenelg Oval, 7 o'clock or 10 past 7. Can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
So you put your body through the rigours week in week out. How have you done with the short recovery time, getting straight back into it? How's the body?
I've actually loved having this turnaround because normally in this winter season is our off season, and normally I'm running around on my own. So I've loved being able to train with my teammates throughout the winter and be able to, just go another level. And it means we've actually been able to not just maintain our strength and conditioning, but go a new level. So we know all other teams are probably in the same boat, but we're feeling really fresh. We've got 30 from 30 on the list, so everyone's injury-free, which is great, and rolling into the season really, really good.
You have to feel confident given you've kept that core group together. You've lost some big names in there, and but you have to feel good that you basically have the fundamental ingredients to it.
Yeah, we pride ourselves on the culture that we've been able to set up here in the Adelaide Crows women's side. It's fantastic to see that the girls, they did have some offers elsewhere, but they chose to stay because they just love this footy club. They love what we've created, and that's testament to the culture that we've built.
As well as being the best side in the league, is it the best culture in the league, do you think?
I think every team will probably say their culture is the best, and I don't know any different. I've only spent my time here as an Adelaide Crow in the AFLW competition, and I just love it here. I love walking through the doors and being a part of this Adelaide Crows family, especially coming from Western Australia. They're basically my family here, so we support one another through it, and looking forward to what we can do this year.
And Hatchard said, sorry, Michael had really right.
Theo's waiting.
And Hatchard said the other day that she's still got improvements in her game. Do you feel you've still got, if you can go to another level, do you still think you've got another gear?
I think we all can. Being semi-professional, when you get more time with the footy, more touches of the footy, more time in understanding your game plan, more knowledge of the game, all these things, help you become a better footballer in turn. And, for as long, hopefully I can play footy for a couple more years, and hopefully my footy is just going to continue to keep getting better with the more time that we get. We're really lucky. We've got some incredible coaches around us, and being, across in the men's program, being able to get an extra couple of touches with the footy as well, and just keep learning off them. It's been phenomenal for my game, I feel, and hopefully I can bring that out and showcase a little bit of that. But Anne Hatchard, 50 games this Friday night for her, incredible achievement. Really proud of her efforts and what she's been able to achieve over the last 7 seasons too.
Go Theo.
Thank you, Joe. Is Anne's transformation as good as you've seen?
Anne's transformation is inspirational to not just people in the footy world, but just people in society. For someone to flick the switch mentally and go, no, I want to be better for myself, but for my teammates. She's changed her eating habits and just went to work on her training, and she's just the ultimate competitor, the ultimate athlete, and I just couldn't be prouder of her.
How scary is it for other teams that the premiers can get better than what they were last year?
I think everyone's just trying to get better, every team. We've got 4 clubs coming into this season, and that adds a little bit of spice. It's the unknown of what they might bring and how their teams will work well with one another. Every team's trying to get better, every individual's trying to get better, and that's what's awesome about the AFLW, is that we're getting faster, we're getting fitter, we're getting stronger, we're getting more skillful, and the game's changed significantly from 2017 when it first started.
Do you feel the expansion clubs in their first year now will be significantly better than when the competition first started and everyone was still relatively new? Do you feel like the game's advanced so much that now a Sydney or Hawthorn might not be where the comp was back in 2017? Yeah,
I think all teams have bypassed those 2017 teams. If you were to put them out on the park now, I think, just the talent that has come through grassroots footy. We went from 200,000 girls across Australia playing at participation level at grassroots to now over 600,000. It's the fastest growing sport in Australia, and it's so awesome to be playing a small role in that space, and just to see the talent come through. Even some of our young kids that have joined us this year, in Keely and Kira, they definitely kicked the ball better than I did when I was their age. So they're doing exceptional and got through their first pre-season, and couldn't be happier for them too.
Here's your chance to fire a shot across at Alberton. Do you think they'll be competitive, and how competitive?
I think all the expansion clubs will be super competitive. They've recruited really well, and like we said, the talent pool has been really, I guess, well received, and there's lots of talent out there, and I think they've done a great job there. But we'll just continue to keep focusing on our group and keeping everyone together on the same page, and focus on round one and see what we can do.
Your new home has been announced today.
Yeah.
Theberton. That must be super exciting for everyone. $80 million facility.
Yeah, it's really exciting about the Theberton news. I think for us, coming into the Adelaide Footy Club here, West Lakes has been phenomenal and been a fantastic home for us the last couple of years. But we also know that this wasn't built with the intention of an AFLW team, and how exciting is it that we're going to become leaders within South Australia for showing what I guess a professional facility looks like for both men and women at the elite level, and hopefully grassroots footy can follow suit in the years to come, and we start seeing some of those club rooms I guess with an ability to facilitate for more teams both across women and men, or boys and girls, umpires for both genders.
What challenges has that had, not having a sort of women's specific facility, sharing it with the men?
Like I said, West Lakes has been a fantastic place for us in the first couple of years, and I think it's definitely been amazing and served its purpose for us. But we can't wait to be able to have our own venue. Even round one is a prime example. We don't have a home venue to kind of play at. We've, in some sense, it's been really positive. We've been able to get out and amongst the community. We've been at Norwood, we've been at Theberton, we've been at Unley. And this Friday night, for the first time, we get to be at Glenelg Oval, which is awesome for the locals that live in those areas, that we get to bring footy to them. But it will be nice to have a home or a place to call home in the years to come.
John Olsen said this morning that he's hopeful that the facility will be able to attract more Isaac Ratkins or Jordan Dawson's. Is it the same for the women, that a great club room will be able to attract better calibre players? Not that you need them, but...
Yeah, look, I think having a facility that, a world-class facility like what we're intending to try and build is going to be phenomenal, and yeah, it does have that potential to attract other players as well and bring them out. But I think what really attracts people to teams is that culture, and they can see that. And home is where you kind of make it with your mates, but that'll just be an absolute bonus for us to be able to have a place to call home, and the exact same, I guess, facilities and places just like our men's team has as well.
Chelsea, off-field you very courageously sat down with Soda and talked about some of the personal struggles you've had since that piece has been made public. What response have you got from that? Yeah,
it's been a positive response. It's an interesting one, when you share your vulnerable side. It's not one that I share quite often. But it's the reality. Everyone has a story, and I think it's sometimes important that we share those stories, that we're not all bulletproof, that we are, I guess, just normal human beings that also go through some challenges, and that's what makes us human, and hopefully people can relate to that and draw some small inspiration or something from it to tackle whatever adversities they're going through. I guess I'm just glad that, maybe it might just help one person, and if that's the case, then awesome.